Here are the 9 uses of magic. Number 1, alchemy. The practice of transforming base metals into precious ones and creating elixirs with mystical properties. The most famous example is turning lead into gold. Alchemy has had a very interesting past, with very notable scientists also embarking on the idea. John Dee, for example, was the alchemist to Queen Elizabeth I, and even Sir Isaac Newton was really into this stuff. And what's really interesting is that even before we had proof of the existence of the atom, the idea of changing elements from one element into another still existed. And this, of course, is actually possible and has even been done in a lab. So enriching uranium for an atom bomb, for example, is a form of alchemy too, by adding mass to the nucleus of an atom, although that's probably not the function of a philosopher's stone. Number 2, divination. The ability to foresee or gain insight into future events or gain knowledge through mystical means, like scrying or reading tarot cards. Mentalist feats of mind reading, psychic phenomenon and predictions are also all versions of divination. Number 3, enchantment. The art of imbuing objects or beings with magical properties. So think Mickey Mouse, the Sorcerer's Apprentice, charming brooms to sweep or mops to mop up water, or even Dumbledore conjuring glasses that whacked the Dursleys around the head. And if you've only watched the movies, you won't have been treated to that mental image yet. So perhaps you'll see that in the new TV series, hopefully in due time. Or maybe you should just read the book. Number 4, evocation. The summoning or calling forth of supernatural beings, elements, or energies to accomplish specific tasks or goals. Possibly the most famous example of evocation would be the witch Nancy when she evoked the spirits in the 1996 movie The Craft. It can be dangerous to not only the person doing the evocation, but also those around them, regardless of whether or not they believe. Even the mental process can be detrimental and have detrimental effects if you're not doing it right. Another form of evocation might be conjuring fairy spirits as well, but we'll get onto that in another video. Number 5, illusion. The creation of deceptive or illusory effects to manipulate the perceptions and senses of others. So think Spider-Man No Way Home, where Mysterio conjures a lot of images to start controlling people. It's that kind of thing. Number 6, necromancy. The practice of communicating or summoning the deceased, or controlling undead beings. So think where Voldemort may gather dead bodies and put them inside a lake. That's a form of necromancy. Very, very dark stuff. Transmutation, the ability to transform or alter the physical properties of objects or beings. You'll often see street magicians and stage magicians performing feats of penetration.
What absolute filth.
Where one solid object moves through another solid object. This is a form of transmutation too. Number 8, conjuration. The act of bringing forth or summoning entities or objects from other planes or realms. Conjuration or conjuring was the generic term for a party or even a stage magician. They used to be called conjurers, but nowadays the terms are a little bit more specific, and the term conjurer has sort of fallen out of favour. Number 9, abjuration. The use of magic for defensive purposes. So defense against the dark arts would fall under abjuration, such as the creating of protective barriers or warding off evil or warding against magical attacks. This is also used for banishment, so if you want to get rid of something or banish someone, you could consider abjuration the use that you're putting that magic to. So which kind of magic are you most drawn to or most interested in? Let me know down in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe, that really helps me out a lot, and I'll be back next time with some more magical awesomeness. But until next time, as always,
stay magical.